guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today, as you can tell by the title, I am going to do a long-awaited what I packed in my hospital bag versus what I actually used. So if you don't know, I only have gone through one pregnancy and one birth. So as you might assume, I probably overpacked a little bit, and going back on my my hospital bag video, I realized I had packed just a little bit over. So if I keep looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes here. I am just gonna jump right into this video and let you guys know what I packed, what I actually used, and what the hospital provided to us. So if you want, I will link my hospital bag video down in the description if you want to go watch that video and then come back to this video. So I'm just going to go over first what I packed in my hospital bag. So I packed for clothing, I packed my robe, pajamas, coming home outfit. I packed 2 nursing bras just so I would have a change, because I wore one into the hospital and I wanted to just bring one extra, and it ended up working out perfect because I did get in the bathtub and one of my nursing bras got like soaked, so I was glad that I had an extra one. I also packed like shower necessities, a toothbrush, toothpaste. I actually forgot my hairbrush, so I literally just had to like finger through my hair to brush it. And honestly, like, we were right across the street from a Walgreens, so Austin probably could have ran and got one, but honestly it wasn't a big deal. I packed slippers and flip-flops. I packed flip-flops because watching other people's videos of what they packed in their hospital bag, they said they packed flip-flops for the shower. Now, when I got to the hospital, I didn't feel like the need to have to wear flip-flops. I also packed them just in case my slippers would be too hot, which ended up not being the case, but I'll get into that later. I packed disposable and reusable nursing pads. I think I ended up using up my disposable nursing pads that I packed, and then later when we got home I used the like the washable ones, which honestly work out great. And if you can't, I mean, they're super easy to make too. My mom made me like maybe like 3 pairs of them, which are really nice. I also packed the notebook for Finley that that me and Austin wrote in during my pregnancy with him. I packed some nipple cream and lotion, and I also packed like extra large granny panty underwear. So that is the list of things that I brought. The things that I actually used was kind of surprising, like going back into that video. So I used my robe, my pajamas. For the whole hospital stay, I just wore these light, stretchy pajamas, and then I wore my robe over the top. I obviously used my coming home outfit, the nursing bras, shower necessities, toothbrush, toothpaste, things like that. I forgot to mention that I did bring a extra long phone charger, which I did use, but I wasn't like on my phone. Like most of my labor, I would like sleep, and then for every contraction I'd wake up and then I'd fall back asleep. Like I was so exhausted at that point. And I did use my camera. I brought my I can't even remember what brand it is. I think it's a Canon Rebel T6 to take hospital pictures, just because I didn't want to pay for anyone to take them, and photography is kind of like a hobby of mine, so I thought I could just take pictures of Finn by myself. And I use those nursing pads. I use the disposable ones, and then I used the reusable ones when we got home. And then I'm going to go over now what the hospital provided to us. They provided literally everything for Finley. I think the only thing I packed for him was a couple coming home outfits. I packed like 1 or 2 in a newborn size, and then 1 or 2 in a 0 to 3 months, just because I had no idea how big he was going to be. So they provided like all the diapers, diaper cream if needed, swaddles, and the swaddle that he used in the hospital I was able to take home. They provided like the baby shampoo to wash his hair, and then they also provided a breastfeeding pump, just because Finley he was having a really hard time latching, and I had like 2 or 3 lactation consultants try and help me and figure it out, but he couldn't latch. And now when I have my second child, I feel like I'm more prepared, and I will be able to be more like direct with what I need help with, because when I went into this as a first-time mom, I obviously had no idea what to expect or do or anything. The hospital provided an actual like comfortable hospital gown. Like, you know, when you go into the hospital and you have to wear those like, I don't even know how to describe them, just like, it's not comfortable. It's like you're wearing paper. Like I don't know. It's really uncomfortable, but the hospital actually provided, it was really soft and really just comfortable. I mean, it wasn't like the prettiest thing, but it was really comfortable. So I ended up just using that. Plus, I wasn't really like in the mood to buy a gown for myself and then have to go through that, and I don't know, it would just make extra laundry at the end of the day, so I just decided to skip that. I know lots of women pack their own, but the hospital actually provided a very comfortable one for me. They also provided like comfortable pillows, comfortable blankets. I was actually really surprised by this, because when I was watching, like before I had Finn, I was watching tons and tons of videos of what should I bring to the hospital. And I was getting really worried, because everyone was saying how like the pillows, the blankets, and even the shower towels that they give you are really just not good, just really not like up to par. But that, I mean, I didn't really care. The towels that they gave me for the shower were small and were kind of thin, but they got the job done, and I wasn't really worried about that. Whereas the blankets and the pillows actually worked out pretty well for me. I don't know if I just have like low standards or what, but they actually worked out perfect for me. they provided, I talked about the breastfeeding pump they let me use. Excuse me. They gave me some Better nipple cream. I had packed that in my hospital bag, but they actually gave me some stuff that worked a lot better. They provided all my meals. They didn't provide Austin with meals except for they did this like special lunch for us for becoming parents. So we got to pick out, Austin got like steak and something else, I can't remember, and I got this like cheese tortellini with rice, and it was really good. And they also provided those extra large, huge, monstrous pads with the they're ice pads. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but they're basically a pad with ice in it. The witch hazel pads, which honestly were a freaking godsend. And whatever extra that I had, I was able to take home with me, which was amazing. I used up a container of witch hazel pads so that I could, open a new one and like bring a brand new one home. I ended up having to buy some myself, which isn't a big deal, but they were a complete godsend. Like, I completely recommend using those. And they also provided that Perry bottle, which was really nice after the weeks postpartum. I'm just going over my list here to see if I covered everything. They also provided a futon bed, pillows and blankets for Austin as well. And I think that is it. Like I said, I will link in the description or put in the cards my video that I recorded of what I actually packed in my hospital bag. I actually recorded a video for what I packed for Finn, like what's in his diaper bag, and I will link that below as well. But that is it for this video, and I hope it gave you some insight on kind of what to expect. I know every experience in hospital is different. This was just mine. So one thing I didn't list, I packed chapstick, and I can't remember if I used that or not. I know every single video I watched, everyone suggested using chapstick because it's really dry in there and you just want some. But I can't remember if I used it or not. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, then give it a like. And if you are new and want to join our family, then hit that subscribe button. And we are more than happy to have you. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.